Top 10 Women Bodybuilders Who Can Beat You Up Anytime. The sport of women bodybuilding is a very misunderstood one. A practice mostly conceived for men, these women have proved that, with enough willpower, hard work and self-belief, you can succeed in whatever medium you want. Think about it for a second. These female competitors are mostly looked upon with disgust, are constantly being judged by society and media, and are criticized a lot. But despite all these obstacles, they overcame whatever difficulties they faced, and triumphed in a harsh environment to establish their names in the history of bodybuilding. They are the greatest example of dedication, of tough work in the gym, of sacrifice for the greater good, of aspiring to be the best version you can be. So, in honor of these amazing athletes, we will make a ranking of the most outstanding personalities in the business, just to show a few of the strongest women in the world, a little bit of their background and how they train in order to stay in great shape. So, without further ado, these are the greatest women bodybuilders the world has ever seen, and will ever see. Number 10. Renee Campbell. She is a pro bodybuilder. Currently the #1 of the female bodybuilding competitions and a dedicated mother. What is extremely surprising about her is her natural ability to develop a muscular physique that is very claimed in the business. She won her first medal only 4 years after she began lifting weights and soon became a name to be reckoned with, in the words of the champion herself. "I'm always pushing forward, believing in myself and never giving up. I learn from every experience that presents itself and gain strength from it." Number 9. Debbie Lazevsky. A living legend of the bodybuilding community, not only does she set a high standard for all the fitness community members to follow, she has also torn apart the stupid excuse, "I am too old of this," having started lifting weights at the age of 35. Number 8. Virginia Sanchez. She's muscularity puts a lot of men to shame, and she was won several distinctions due to it. She started from a very young age, 17 years old, and has never stopped believing in her dreams. She's not only a bodybuilder, as she also works as a personal trainer, helping other people achieve their goals and showing them the correct way to obtain them. Number 7. Alina Popa. Other experience of bodybuilder. She has been lifting weights for approximately 15 years. Her strength prowess is absolutely phenomenal. She can squat up to 400 pounds, which is almost the same weight as squatting 2 grown men. Extreme training, constant dedication, and a rigid diet are the keys to earn success. Number 6. Iris Kaya. Talking about her getting the big leagues of the sport, she is the most successful woman bodybuilder ever. And she is yet to be surpassed. She has won over 15 Olympic titles and stats are amazing. Years after retirement, her physique can easily rival that of the best bodybuilders. And that inspired the acclaim of her own colleagues. What you can achieve, there's no excuse allowed. Number 5. Yexenia Riquin. She also has a pretty peculiar story. As she first began working something totally not related to the bodybuildings. That was at her early 20s. And then when she became bored, she decided to try her luck in the sport. And has had luck indeed, as she has gained recognition for her achievements throughout her entire career. Now 46 years old, but she is still winning both in the sport and in life. Number 4. Brigida Brezovic. Almost 15 years of experience, she had fine-tuned her physique to a point near perfection. In fact, she's so muscular that helps won a competition 2005. Was actually disqualified from a fitness class competition for being too muscular. That was her starting point bodybuilding. And it is still a path that brings you a lot of joy to this very day. Although she has recently retired in 2015. Number 3. Lisa Giesbrecht. A mother of 2 children. She can easily curl up to 190 pounds. And her physique is on always. She did not start in young age unlike most of her peers. She began dedicating her life to lifting weights merely since her early 30s. But with hard work and dedication, she was determined to make up the time she would never gain back. First we started making some real gains on the body. Now she is elite bodybuilder. Number 2. Christy Hawkins. Despite being relatively small in comparison to the common standards of height of the sport, she's still incredibly impressive, and has a rocket body that captivates judges at every contest in which she takes part. Number 1. Natalia Trokina. With an intimidating appearance that can put any man to shame, she's a great bodybuilder indeed. Her muscularity is noticeable with the 1,000 miles away, and she's definitely outshines everyone that competes with her.